Welcome to Mystic Moons. Who is watching you? Of all the people out there watching you, of all the trends that are happening within your collective, these readings focus on who is watching you so intently that you should be aware of. For these readings, I encourage you to think about your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, but particularly your secretive places. So that would be your moon sign, your 8th house sign, and your 12th house sign. If you appreciate my time and energy, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, please feel free to share. If you're watching this after the fact, I will be listing the order in which the elements are read, either in the description or in the title. And yeah, I won't be time stamping it, so you can jump along as you feel like with a timeline. I think the first element we'll start with, I guess, will be fire. I guess it'll be Aries. So, anybody with an Aries sun, Aries rising, Aries moon, Aries 12th house, Aries, more Aries energy. Thank you for the like. Aries 12th house. I already said that, right? Anyway. Aries, let's go and see who is watching Aries. 7 of Wands. A stubborn person is watching you, Aries. There's probably a bit of resistance both on your part and on their part to meet. There's a lot of facades happening, a lot of posing happening. Both very strong individuals. Both don't want to reveal weaknesses, at least any more weaknesses than what has been known. Bottom of the deck energy, 5 of Cups and the Devil. I say weaknesses that are already known, or any more weaknesses that are already known. Too much has already been revealed for comfort on one person's end. And so now, Aries, there's a facade up, a facade definitely of strength, definitely of doing well, and definitely not to get too close. But first of all, who's watching you? Signs right there. Well, we're still building out the signs, but we're starting off with an environment of Leo, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Let's go and see how the 7 of Wands is clarified. I have 10 of Wands, the Devil, and 8 of Swords. Aries, a person who's watching you. Someone definitely appears, Aries, like they're doing quite well, but I have very strong independent energy. Strong independent energy. Also, too, wanting to solve things, wanting to do things by themselves. Definitely no information sharing. They want to make available, or they want to reveal. 10 of Wands, the Devil, and 8 of Swords. The person who's watching you definitely is keeping their distance, definitely is keeping a facade of everything is all right. There is a lot of curiosity about how you are doing, but they don't want you to know that they're bothering. Also, too, Aries, the person who's watching you can't allow you to get too close, or Aries, you'll probably get a whiff of some major tribulations this person is closing out. This person is busy trying to have a successful resolution to something that's been hanging over their head, and they definitely don't want you to know about it. So, energies. Well, we have Capricorn coming again here, Sagittarius, Leo, and Gemini. For the signs, though, I have to say that I don't really particularly feel them stronger in any particular way, other than the fact that I got all that really strong Aries energy when I was initially pulling for your reading. So take it as it resonates. Thank you for the like, and hello, everybody. So let's go on to the next fire sign, which should be Leo. So Leo, anybody with a Leo, sun, moon, 8th house, 12th house, Leo rising, the Leo collective. Who is watching Leo? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Dynamic Queen of Wands, Leo. And look at all that fire that popped up as well for you. Lots of plans in either around you, either you are making plans, Leo, significant plans, big step plans, or Leo, the person who's watching you, has some very big plans towards you. These are significant steps. So I would say, Leo, this shares or mirrors your energy if you're thinking about making some sort of life change, making a move, maybe changing your work, learning a new skill, changing your schedule in some significant way. You know, there's something in here that speaks of a big change. This is your energy, and definitely is a mirrored energy in that case, if it is. But somebody here is planning a significant change, a significant, big, I'm not going to say gamble, but it's a big push. Queen of Wands gets the Hermit. Two of person watching you, Leo, is an admirer. Leo, this person who knows you does have significant Aries energy, followed by Aquarius, Virgo, and Capricorn. Some Capricorn. I'm going to say primarily Virgo and Aquarius energy is the strongest together with Aries. This person could have placements precisely around the ones that are listed here in this reading: 8th house, 12th house, water houses. This is someone, Leo, who you do not know yet or do not know well. This person has just watched you. Capricorn energy got stronger. This is a person who's just watched you. They're definitely not your friend, at least not yet. But this person has plans towards you, about you. Curious if that's a 9 of Swords behind there. Is it? Does it want to show me? Oh, the Lovers. Yeah, Leo, you have an admirer. A new admirer. Person watching at a distance. You've been inspiring some pretty nice and hopeful thoughts about you to them. They will introduce themselves to you, Leo, this person who's watching you. And they've been watching you at a distance, Leo, for enough time. This isn't new energy, but they haven't come closer, not yet. Sagittarius. Who's watching? Sagittarius. Someone who definitely would like to get closer, Sagittarius. I say like to get closer. This is someone, Sagittarius, who isn't entirely unknown to you. But it's hard to approach, or both of you are hard to approach. Lots of things going on, lots of plans in opposite directions. Someone is very busy, perhaps both of you are very busy. Is there alignment, Sagittarius, on this person who's watching you, their path and your path, your schedule and their schedule? First of all, that's the energy of who's watching you. Thank you for the like. I have the moon. I have the lovers. And I have Ace of Swords. Sagittarius, there is definitely somebody who you met prior. And situation being what it is, Sagittarius, whatever that situation may be, what it is, I really do think it's a different set of priorities, a different set of life paths, different types of schedules, different types of responsibilities. Something is quite different between you and this person, and what they do and what you do and what they have to do and what you have to do, all those sorts of things, Sagittarius. And so this person can never come closer to you, Sagittarius, at least not yet. But Sagittarius, the person who's watching you, is somebody who is on the fringes of your social circle. And they would like to get closer. Figuring out how to get closer, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is this energy that is developing. And also, too, Sagittarius, this person who's watching you, this energy probably needs a bit of help from your end as well, for the dots to truly connect, for there to be a closer possibility of something more than just an acquaintance with this person. Energies I have Pisces, I have Gemini, I have Libra, and I have Capricorn. Also, too, though, more than signs, Sagittarius, what I have here is emotional realization. Somebody's just inherently drawn to you without any concrete reason why. Let's go and see. So I did all the fire signs. Let's do water. And we can start off with Scorpio. Scorpio sun, if you feel it. Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, Scorpio 8th house. 8th house is the native house for Scorpio. We all possibly could glean something from this, as well as Scorpio 12th house. So, Scorpio, who is watching Scorpio? Someone who knows how you operate, Scorpio. Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. I have 10 of Pentacles here. 10 of Pentacles. They definitely know how you think, how you operate, what you value, Scorpio. Is a person who could be close to you. This person could be family. This person could be a very close friend. But this person has an idea, Scorpio, of what it is they can say to get a response out of you, what it is you value, Scorpio, what it is you care about. Also, too, Scorpio, this person knows definitely. But you're powerful, Scorpio, where you command, where and how you gather and maintain loyalty, affection, support from others. This person knows these sorts of things about you, Scorpio. Scorpio energies I have here, I have Virgo. Scorpio, you could be possibly too in this energy the one who is more endeared or just simply more sociable than the person who's watching you. The person who's watching you could have a limited social scene compared to you. And to Scorpio, as this is someone who knows you well enough to know all those things I mentioned, Scorpio, you could have brought this person to your social events, your social circles. You were the one who brought this person into your world. Hello, hello. So, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles gets the Hierophant. 10 of Wands. And 2 of Pentacles. Bottom of a deck energy. Yes, Scorpio, the person who's watching you is someone who knows you very, very well. Not only do they know you well, Scorpio, but this person is not yet at a distance from you. This is someone who's currently around you with some sort of regularity. You do take this person, Scorpio, to your social events as opposed to them taking you to theirs. Maybe you go together as a team, but you definitely have a little bit more of, I don't know, a stronger external charm, whatever you want to call it, than the other. And Scorpio, more than family, this person feels like a friend. If this person is family, then they hang around you like a friend. Could be someone close in age. Definitely is probably someone close in age or something like that. Striving for the same things. If it's a co-worker, it's a co-worker who is a friend. And this person values their connection with you, Scorpio. They value their connection with you, but at the same time, Scorpio, there is a little bit of competition over how you present yourself, what kind of attention you gather as opposed to them. There's a little bit of competition here. But at the same point, they do love you, Scorpio, and yet, Scorpio, they are just a little perhaps resentful. that you can endear yourself to others in such a significant way. One moment. Okay. So as who's watching you, Scorpio, Scorpio, notable energy here that I have. Although, as I said, I feel like it's more in the elements that I discussed, but I do have tens. Those tens show me that with this person, Scorpio, your relationship has sort of reached the threshold before it's about to evolve to a new one. How it evolves, how healthy it evolves, depends on how this person can handle sharing your attention, sharing the fact, knowing that you receive love from other sources. They can't monopolize you, and they know that they shouldn't want to, but there is a little bit of possessiveness here, depending on how they go through that or how it's addressed, is some of the energy that I have here. But I have Virgo, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Capricorn, Scorpio. Okay, let's go on to the next water sign, and that will be Pisces. So let's see, Pisces, the Piscean collective. What do I have for Pisces? Strong personality, Pisces. Somebody watching you could see themselves as your peer, maybe as your equal. High Priestess is Pisces energy. 10 of Cups is Pisces energy. Funny the fact that we have Justice and Three of Swords. Both are Libra energies. If we are also in the season of Libra. I say funny because, this is pretty large energy. It's large energy and it's warranted large energy. You're being watched because you are worthy of being watched, just to put it that way. But also, too, in the energy of who is watching you, they feel like they have the ability to quantify you, Pisces, as, a worthwhile person or, a big person, big energy person. And yet we have a little bit of element of competition here as well. Energy can't be smooth, or the relationship can't be smooth, Pisces, with this person who's watching you, precisely because I think it's a matter of, I don't know, who's the largest, who has the most weight, real weight, constructive weight, intellectual weight, talent weight, who really shines. And I'd almost say, too, in this energy, it's a stupid question to get into because there are different priorities that both of you have had, but yet this person is still a little hung up on it. Like, in other words, it shouldn't even be an issue, but this person acknowledges you, Pisces, and because they acknowledge you, it's like they want to surpass you. We'll find out more with Empress, which is Taurus energy. I have 6 of Wands, Page of Wands, and 3 of Cups. Pisces, the person who's watching you probably has been in competition with you for a while. They consider themselves close to you, or they, at least Pisces, they consider that they know you well. They also do feel like they are entitled to come close. They do feel like they are among your closest associates. Or Pisces, they feel like they know a lot about your business, your personal business. And Pisces, this person who's watching you, has already been in contact with you before. I don't think they're in contact with you right now. Probably haven't been in contact with you for some time, Pisces, and probably warranted based upon some ill-said words. And probably, too, this person had some ick going on. And it's like there was other stress, and they just sort of took it out on you. Things that they said they would have not normally said if they were happy, if things were going as they would have liked. I don't know. They said something, they acted some way, and they realized that wasn't really that swift. Thank you for the like. But they kind of said, hey, they feel like they still could say that and get away with it based upon the legacy they share with you, the history they share with you. And yes, Pisces, in short, the person who's watching you, they are someone who you haven't been dealing with. You know them quite well. They consider themselves among your closest friends, and this person will be back to engage with you. Too valuable, Pisces, to let you go. Energies I have here, well, I folded a whole bunch of other cards in there, but I have Taurus. I actually read Empress as energies for me between Taurus and Cancer. And then we have Cancer right here as well. And we have Leo. But outside of signs, I'm dealing with somebody who has been close to you, very close to you at some point. And maybe you've done some interesting things together with this person as well. And this person has a lot of, do I say ego? Do I say high self-esteem? Maybe, Pisces, you have quite the high self-esteem as well, but, is warranted. In this energy is not false energy or false propping up. As I said, talents and skills speak for itself. But this person has a very high sense of self. Let's go on to the next sign, which is Cancer. So that's for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer 12th house, Cancer 8th house, and Cancer Rising. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Cancer. Welcome, Anna. So let's go and see who is watching Cancer for the Cancerian collective. Who is watching Cancer that we should be aware of? I want that card. 2 of Wands with bottom of the deck energy, Queen of Pentacles. Person who's watching you, Cancer is almost in the energy of, well, one to watch. You're one to watch. You're one to watch because success, some big time success, some notable success is coming your way. You're one to watch. You're one to anticipate. You're like an investment, Cancer, that someone has known, and they're just waiting for either the opportunity to tap into your future resources, Cancer, or they're just waiting perhaps just for the opportunity to say, hey, I know Cancer. But they're definitely waiting for you to become, well, to evolve to the next level, whether that's to become more stable with that Four of Pentacles, or they could tell that you are busy working away. And once you've worked away enough, they'll come in to see what it is you've built. What it is you've built, Cancer. Yes, that's the energy that I have here. So far, bottom of the deck energy, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. They want to see, what are you building? What will you have built? And interesting enough, in this energy, Cancer, of who's watching you, not very eager to join in and help, at least not at this, thank you for the like, at least not at this initial stage. But we'll find out more. Two of Wands, we get an Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles again. Queen of Pentacles with Justice, Devil, Tower. Yeah, Cancer, someone has you on their long-term plans. Long-term plans, though, Cancer, once you have achieved some level of success, some level of stability, some level, think about this too with Queen of Pentacles energy. You know, Queen of Pentacles is comfortable enough, is stable enough that she can share. She can extend that comfort to others. Almost like Empress energy, not quite as extreme, but not far from it. Definitely looking at you as someone to watch, someone to gain from. But not yet. Not yet. With Eight of Cups here and Nine of Cups, both of that is significant Piscean energy. Could be dealing with someone with significant Pisces placements. If they were significant Pisces placements, I would actually kind of look at those signs as being in more active places, like their Mercury or their Mars. Because also, too, in this energy, Cancer, this person has tied you into their hopes and their dreams. Perhaps, too, as you are working and building out your dreams, they are thinking about the possibilities of what they could do, Cancer, to realize their own. But this person is not in communication with you, Cancer, not yet. This person has no intention, Cancer, of approaching you as well. Well, number one, they're waiting for you to become more stable. But also, I feel, Cancer, in this energy, they don't want to appear lackluster to you. Something up with this person. Is it lacklusterness? Is it something else? I don't know. Something is not 100% solid with this person either. But yeah, this person is not going to approach yet. I have Libra and I have Aries energy as well. But this person is watching you, hoping for partnership, but they're not going to attempt that anytime soon. Not yet. Everything is still premature. Everything is still in flux. Your foundation is not stable for them to come in. Likewise, their foundation cannot support another. Let's go and see. Cancer, Sun, and Moon, Scorpio. I'm sorry to hear. I have something similar with my own birth father. Yeah, and it's also is a blessing of sorts, the fact that someone like that does keep their distance. It's better that way. Let's go on to the next element. We did fire, we did water, we have earth, and we have air remaining. And I have water and fire here. Let's see, who will we do? All this water. Oh, I had air. Okay, we'll do Gemini. Let's start off with air for our next collective. And we'll do Gemini first. I'm sending you lots of love, Anna. And yes, it's better to be alone than to be with toxic people. Just try to, especially with that Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon rather, and Cancerian sun. Don't tune into the feelings and vibrations of those who will not act, but still reflect. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Exactly. So let's go and see Gemini. Gemini, I have 2 of Pentacles. Somebody watching you quite a lot, Gemini. This person who's watching you, Gemini, also isn't that far away from you. This is someone who you deal with, Gemini. Perhaps, Gemini, you keep this person at a distance. This person would like to come closer, but Gemini, I think you allow this person to come close up to a certain point. 3s may be significant. But let's see what else we have with this 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Gemini, if somebody who's been around you for a period of time, I do think you've kept this person at a distance, Gemini. And I think, Gemini, this person is going to use stronger language or stronger indications to display their sincerity. I wasn't really digging in the back to see if there was anything in how they have thus been displaying their sincerity. That 6 of Cups tells me that person's been around you for a long enough time for a 6 of Cups, some sort of familiarity to be established here. But Gemini, you've been slippery with this person. You set boundaries with this person. And at least naturally, casually, this person cannot approach further than what you have allowed this person to do. And so they're going to be proactive towards you, Gemini, the person who's watching you, someone who you already know, someone who you set boundaries with, and they're going to come up with stronger language to you. A bit frustrated energy here too, Gemini. Things didn't go quite how they hoped, Gemini. Things definitely didn't go how they have hoped or planned. Two of Pentacles, the Devil, Capricorn energy in here. They definitely had plans of how things would turn out. And yeah, Gemini, they were their plans, not your plans. Anyway, you have some truth coming your way and you have sincerity coming your way, Gemini, from this person. There's something that they have to reveal, they need to reveal, something that you probably already know, but they're going to go and bring it out to the forefront. Let's go and see Libra. I did earlier do an astrological note for Libra, but I completely forgot what it was, which is probably a good thing. So, Libra Collective, who is watching Libra? Someone, Libra, who's being very sneaky about it. This person doesn't want you to know, Libra, that they are indeed watching you, indeed examining you, Libra. Four of Swords is Libra energy. This person is trying to make it seem, Libra, like they're doing their thing. They expect you to do your thing, not asking, maybe they are sort of asking indirect questions. One moment. Anyway, so sorry, pause. Libra, the person or somebody who's around you. This person is not being direct with you, not being direct with how they feel. This person goes and tries to ask indirect questions or do indirect things to try and find out how you feel or what you're doing. But this person does nothing boldly. I think that was the title of what I put for Libra's astrological. This is somebody who's definitely around you. But they're so full of swagger, Libra. So full of pretense, so full of game. This person has tons of game, which could be fun in some ways, but when it's directed towards you, Libra, it becomes exhausting. This person's energy is a tad exhausting. I have Temperance, Four of Swords, and the Fool. Libra is somebody who really wants to approach you. They want to approach you directly. Also, too, Libra, I feel like some things that they try and imagine in their head before they do it to be constructive, but I don't think they're quite as beneficial in their actions or their words towards you. Something about this gets soured that this person does or says. Unintentionally, I think this person just gets carried away with, again, the pretense, the facade that they're trying to create. This person would like to be authentic, but just can't quite. And so they appear closed off and they appear a little afflicted, maybe a little callous, probably uninterested in the important things. This person would appear that way. This person gives hot and cold signals. Libra. Libra, the person who's watching you is somebody who is emotionally stunted. We'll just call it that. And they can't build anything meaningful with you, Libra, until they actually go. Libra, this person is around you. This person is learning a whole bunch about you or watching you very intently. But they're full of game. Things get a little jumbled too with this person. And they can't drop the act, not yet. They don't know how to drop the act, trying to figure out how to drop the act. All those sorts of energies are there. I guess I should have said signs. Well, we had Aquarius, we had Sagittarius. Four of Swords is Libra. What was the main? Oh, High Priestess. Commonly with Pisces. So we have one more air sign left, right? That would be Aquarius. So the Aquarian collective. Who is watching Aquarius? Aquarius, the person who's watching you is either and or one or the other or both. Someone with a lot on their plate or someone who has a lot of history with you. Aquarius, I'm going to say the person who's watching you is someone who's close to you. This person has a lot of history with you. Yes, they do. Maybe Aquarius, they think how things happen, perhaps happened too fast, but at the same point, Aquarius, it's like things happened at just the right time. Things happened at just the right time with you, Aquarius. This person is around you, so it feels like thus far, Aquarius, but now they're wondering where to take your connection, your relationship. Could also be too in this energy, Aquarius. Who are you? With the new dimensions that they know about you, Aquarius, who are you? What do you value? What motivates you? Because also too, Aquarius, with these two sevens that I have in the energy, Seven of Wands and Seven of Pentacles, sevens are indicators of transitions, transition points. How things have been will change. So the person who's watching you is someone who you know, someone who I think knows you quite well, someone who you have built up a history with, built up that history with rather quickly. But where does it go? How does it evolve? There's a need for an evolution here. Let's find out more. Signs will I have so far? I have Leo. I have Leo. Oh, a strong Leo. Strong Leo, Aquarius. There's strong Leo back there with some Taurus, some Libra. Could also be Aquarius in this energy, as I feel like this person is someone, or at least the message I'm pulling up right now, this is someone who knows you quite well. You could have had a milestone with that person during during Leo season. If this person is not someone with significant Leo energy. Also, too, Aquarius, you yourself may have had a significant turning point during Leo season, and or Aquarius, the year of the tiger or tiger years in the Chinese zodiac may be relevant here. So consider all those sorts of things. Person who's watching you. Okay, some cards that fell out. Where to go from here? Aquarius, are you sprinting forward with someone? I read my Hangman. I was about to say, actually, I read my King of Cups as Pisces. Hangman and King of Cups both are significant Pisces energy. You or this person may have significant Pisces energy. Significant things may have happened in Pisces energy that strengthened your relationship, established a relationship, brought a relationship to the next phase. And also we're talking about emotional fulfillment. What can be done to grow the emotional fulfillment? What has to be released in order for that heart chakra, Aquarius, to be, do I say matured, to be strengthened, to grow? Aquarius, the person who's watching you is taking a pause. Something about your energy and your relationship, Aquarius, has really been fast-paced and lots of milestones have been reached. So many milestones have been released in this, or so much history has been built. Take it as you will. Maybe we'll just say so much history has been built. So much ties have been built, tightly wound together, that this person is taking a step back. This person is not out, but I do think, Aquarius, this is someone who's quite close to you, someone who you've sprung into things very quickly. Maybe it was just the right person at the right time. Perfect fit at the right time. And Aquarius, this person is trying to figure out who you are and what path are they going down together with you. Where will that lead? But I will say too, Aquarius, in this energy, feels like such stuff has already been happening or happened. Such history has already been built to detangle the knots that have already been made. Could that be done? I don't think so, Aquarius. Now we're on Earth. Capricorn. Capricorn, I have Three of Pentacles for who's watching you. Well, I feel like I did that differently than I would have done it before, but anyway. Capricorn, the person who's watching you is somebody who's around you. You know this person's name. You deal with this person regularly enough. I do think you deal with this person at a specific time or a specific place. Getting closer to you isn't really possible outside of these specific circumstances, whether it's work, whether it's at a coffee shop, whether it's on your walk home, whatever it is. There's something very specific about when this person runs into you or when you run into each other, how they can deal with you. And they anticipate that meeting point, Capricorn. Significant energy here. I have Sagittarius and I have Aquarius. I have some Taurus, Capricorn. I have somebody here who likes you, Capricorn. They've liked you for a while, Capricorn. They'd like to move closer, Capricorn, to you. And I will say you've known this person for a long enough period of time. And the person who's watching you is going to take bolder steps towards you, Capricorn. Bolder steps towards what end or in what manner? That's still up in the air. Person wants to form ultimately a closer connection, but how will they do that? And what exactly do they want? All up in the air still. Let's find out about Taurus. Who is watching Taurus? That would be a Taurus sun, a Taurus moon, Taurus 8th house, Taurus 12th house, and a Taurus rising. Who's watching Taurus? Busy energy, Taurus. Do you even care? Do you even notice? Taurus, in this energy, it's like so many people are watching you, or so many things are in your energy. It's like you can't separate the quality from the sludge. Also, too, you yourself are too busy. You yourself have other concerns, other focuses. But you're getting a lot of attention. A lot of people are watching you. And most of those people, all those people, aren't really being cataloged by you or noticed by you or even cared. They're not appearing on your radar. Taurus, you are a hard person to get the attention of. The person who's watching you, I feel like there are people who are watching you, Taurus. And these people who are watching you, you don't know them very well, if at all. I wonder, Taurus, if you even know what they look like. Like maybe they drove past you, Taurus, in a car, maybe Taurus while you were talking to someone else, or maybe while you were eating your food, maybe you were, I don't know, just doing other things. I feel like people have been noticing you. And as you go about your day, you go about your week, doing your thing, Taurus, you have a collection of people who want you. But you're hard to approach, hard to get to know. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that's continuing. People are pushing to meet you, and you, Taurus, are just pushing on your own schedule. A meeting is just waiting to happen, trying to push through, but Taurus, you yourself have just equally strong energy of going about your business and protecting your space. Energies, well, we had Leo, we had Aries, we had Two of Cups, right? Two of Cups, Cancer, and what was that other card? Oh, Knight of Swords. I read my Knight of Swords actually between Aquarius and Gemini energy. Let's go and see our final sign, and that would be Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, 12th house, 8th house. Virgo, the person who's watching you has some pretty heavy energy. Either they have heavy responsibilities or they're capable of doing a lot, maybe both. This person is rather serious. This person has created a foundation, Virgo, to allow themselves the space to come forward. Interesting energy, Virgo. It's a strong person, Virgo. Let's see some more about the Chariot. Knight of Wands, lots of movement, Virgo. Six of Wands. Eight of Swords. Virgo, the person who's watching you, strong Cancerian energy, strong fire energy. Very not independent energy, self-directed energy, I'm going to say. Is a very motivated person, Virgo. The person who's watching you. I have Gemini, I have Leo, I have Sagittarius, I have Cancer, strong Cancer, some Gemini. Anyway, I have a very strong-willed person. This person is very astute, Virgo. This person looks at both the bigger picture and the small details. This person is on the move, Virgo. This person has always been on the move, Virgo. Virgo, this person will continue to be on the move. This person who's watching you is watching you without your knowledge. I feel like too, Virgo, there's a lot of prancing and pomp in this energy. This person prances. Maybe they pramp, or they, is that the right word? Prance. I know, like put together. I'm a little tired. I mixed together pomp and prance. And somehow, what was that word again that I said? Was it pramp? Okay, well, whatever. It's a new hybrid word. Yeah, I feel like this person prances. This person has a lot of pomp to them. Not pompous per se, but definitely we have some, do I say fashionista energy? Do I say, this person definitely likes to go and curate how they appear to the world. They care about their appearance. They act in a certain way, dress in a certain way. They have a jump to their step, or they have a jump to the way they speak. Very active person, Virgo. Very active person, and for right now, you are the focus of them, but just as easily, Virgo, it's like they can turn their attention to someone else. As I was saying, this person prances, and they have some pomp to them. It's like if you don't notice them, then they'll just go off. They need some sort of validation from you, Virgo, this person who's watching you. And it appears like you're not really watching them back in the same sort of energy. But if this person doesn't get some feedback or acknowledgement, then they'll go off somewhere where they can find it. A little bit of a show off energy. To be like, I'm here, knock, knock, knock. And if no one answers, they go off somewhere else. This person this person they need acknowledgement. That's who's watching you right now. How well do you know this person? All I know, Virgo, is this person prances and has pomp to them. And they are someone who dresses a certain way, in a very tailored way, speaks in a very careful way. They try to be unique, and I do think they succeed. They want to leave an impression. They want to be memorable. That's who's watching you. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for the likes. If you have any comments after the fact, do feel free to share. And check out the other stuff on the video, on the content, whatever. As I said, I'm tired. On the, what is it called? Channel. Till next time. Bye-bye. I guess I could read the notes. Let's see. Because I usually read the notes at the end. Hello. Well, the devil doesn't really suck so much. I don't think any of the cards really suck. Some of the detached cards are a little irritating. But at the same point, there are benefits to those detached cards, benefits even to the devil. All the cards are more complicated than just a positive or a negative. Sometimes devil energy can be rather lousy. And I have seen some devils that if you explore them, they're actually quite fun. Maybe not entirely healthy, but they look like you'd have a lot of fun if you chose to nibble. And what is it about? Well, it's pretty much what it says in the title. So for readings, I can do readings. If someone would like a reading, I do ask for a donation if you want a personal reading. So if you'd like to donate, you can let me know. But yeah, otherwise, I invite you to enjoy the collective readings I do for the channel. And also, too, if anyone does want to send a little bit of love my way, my channel's monetized. That would be appreciated. Anyway, until next time, bye-bye.